Okay, so I've pretty much just got to the gym, or the car park anyway. I'm about to drink some pre-workout, and then I'm about to go smash a shoulder session and get a nice pump in, which is going to make me feel a lot better, because today, I'm going to be honest with you, I woke up, I went to get ready for the gym and everything, went out to my car and the tyre was flat. I was like, okay, we'll take the wheel off, I'll go pump it up and then we'll get going. So I took the tyre off, pumped it up, and then all I heard was like psss, and I was like, oh, awesome, I've got a puncture. So I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll put the spare on, I'll go to the gym, and then when I'm coming back, I'll pick up another tyre, everything's gonna be good. And then I went to turn my car on, guess what? It didn't start. So I was like, okay, I'll grab a battery, I'll jump start my car, turned it on, fired up, beautiful. So I was having a pretty bad day, but then I looked at my YouTube shorts and a guy commented about my deadlift the other day, and I feel a bit insecure about it because I know I can lift more, but I don't want to wear a belt and I don't want straps and stuff. I think at that point when you sort of need straps and a belt and everything, you're sort of at a higher risk of injury. Those things mitigate the risk, obviously, make it so it's easier to do those things, but I never deadlift, so I was pretty happy with 110. Getting back to it, I want to film more gym sets and stuff. I just feel awkward, and I don't know how people go to the gym. I saw this short clip the other day of this girl in the gym. She was at a Pure Gym, a UK Pure Gym, which is the same gym franchise that I go to. And she went at 6 when it was really busy, and she was getting pissed off with people going in front of her camera. And I'm sat here like not scared to record stuff, but feeling bad about recording stuff because there might be people in the background that, you know, it's like they want to train, they've got lives, they've got their own problems and everything. It's like, I don't want to, I was about to say put them on blast, but I'm not really putting them on blast because they're just sort of in the background and it is a public gym, I guess. But I just don't know where the humility's gone, where the common courtesy's gone. I don't know how you can sit there doing your sets and someone walks in front of your camera and you think that you're so entitled, that you think you have the moral high ground to feel any sort of way about it. You don't. And I'm sat here feeling bad about recording gym sets and stuff because I don't want to upset people by getting them in the frame. I don't want to have to go around and ask everyone for permission. Hey, do you mind if I film my set? You might be in the background. You know, it's really one of them. But I digress. I'm about to get in there. I'm about to smash some shoulders, get a nice pump in. I might record a few sets and I'll just let you guys know how it goes. All right, in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, my clothes have changed. I've just had a hot shower, I'm feeling great. My shoulders are all pumped up. Oh, excuse me, that was awful. I'm feeling pretty fucking good. I was talking to the gym manager, like in between my sets of shoulder press, and I was asking him, I was like, well, I wasn't asking him, I was telling him that I felt bad about recording sets and stuff in the gym, and he said, dude, don't worry about it. Like, people do it all the time, it's not that big of a deal. And I was raised to treat people with the same respect that you get treated with. So, it's a weird one. You always treat people how you want to be treated. And I personally wouldn't mind being in the background of someone's gym video. And I think the majority of people are the same. It's just you get that one crazy person, you know? So I'm be respectful as I can when I record my stuff, and stay tuned because I will upload the 100 kilo bench press proof. I don't even know why I'm calling it proof. It's more so a document for myself to show that yes, I could bench 100 kilos, which doesn't sound that impressive to other people, but to me, I think it's amazing. Like, being able to bench press what is it? So 100 kilos, 88, 12. So being able to bench 12 kilos more than what you weigh, I think is pretty fucking cool. So I need to weigh myself as well, because I think I've been not necessarily letting my diet slip a bit, but I think I might have lost a bit of weight, which is not really what I'm trying to do at the minute. I'm trying to actually put some more weight on. But I mean, this is the first year, so every day is a school day. I'm learning new shit every single day. Every time I go to the gym. It's like today I saw a couple guys doing, you know, the pec deck machine, but he was sat sideways and he was pulling it across, and I was just like, hey, this looks like it would work the rear delt and maybe some of your back. Is what muscles does this work? It's just nice to sort of network with people and understand, you know, different exercises. You shouldn't be scared. I think that's probably one of my downfalls, is there's a lot of exercises that I'm really comfortable with, and I don't necessarily, even though it's such a weird one to sort of explain, I don't necessarily care what people think. I just don't want to look silly, and I don't want to end up on some video on YouTube of someone being like, hey, look at this guy's really shit at this exercise. Which, if you do that, you are a scumbag. Like, I'm sorry, but you know, there's people just minding their own business, even if they're doing the exercise wrong. Just ask them nicely. And like, more on that point, if I'm doing an exercise wrong, I would really appreciate someone coming up to me and telling me, hey, look, you're doing this exercise wrong. Try and, I don't know, fix your posture, or make this adjustment, or sit on the seat like this. Or there's loads of little tweaks that you can do to exercises that you think that you've got a really good grasp of. So I sort of went on a bit of a tangent with that. I do apologise, but on my way home now, I feel so much better after the gym. I'm about to absolutely demolish some protein. Speaking of protein, I went into I think it's called, it's not Farm Foods, I think it's called Iceland. And I never go into Iceland, but I saw these Grenade cookies and cream bars. There was a pack of 12 of them, and the price was like $7.99. And I couldn't believe that. I was like, holy shit, these are like £3 each at the shop. Macronutrients wise, I don't think these are the best protein bars you could be eating. Absolutely not. I think if anything, if you can make some like homemade ones with protein powder and, you know, whole grains and stuff, and oats and shit like that. I can't fucking talk. It's pissing me off. I'm sorry. My dyslexic. I swear to God. I do apologise. My dyslexic ass struggles sometimes with English, even though it's my first language. But yeah. Ooh, fucking hell, that was scary. Giant pothole. But yeah, I picked those up because I thought that was a really good deal, and I'm kind of lazy when it comes to actually making food and stuff. So it's definitely, macronutrients wise, it's definitely not the best thing you could be eating. There's so much better stuff to be eating, but they're handy, and for less than £1 a bar, you can't really go wrong. That's pretty much what I think I used to eat the CMP ones from Amazon. I used to order a box of like 30 of those CMP ones, and that's pretty much on par with how much they cost, so you can't really go wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna eat a bunch of protein, and I'm probably gonna play some Counter-Strike, I think. I'm gonna be honest, I can't be bothered to do any programming today. I am not feeling it. But the other thing I was going to mention was the PT course. I'm looking at doing a PT course in the meantime, because I'll be able to finish that a lot faster than I will be my programming course. So the plan is to do some personal training, see if I like that. So I'm going to pay for the qualification. I'm going to work as a PT to earn back my original investment, and because the hours aren't as extreme as working in a factory per se, so it's not like it's not going to be like 50-60 hours a week. I'll have time to still study my programming. So my programming is going to take longer, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think when you're not necessarily drip-fed information, but when you learn things over time slowly, I think you retain the information a lot better. But yeah, I'm going to have a crack at personal training, I think. I asked the manager, I was like, do you think I could do the level 2 qualification and the level 3 within a 16-week time frame? And he seems to think that, yeah, easily. And the only experience I've got is the level 2. which I remember I did the online tests and I passed them, and I did all the studying and stuff, and I remember it being quite easy. But the level 3 one is a bit more extreme. So for the level 2, you've only got 1 exam, whereas the level 3, I think you've got three exams. You got like a PT session, and then it goes into more what's it called? It touches on diet and the human body a lot more, which is important to understand how the movement works. But I'm considering it, and I think I probably will follow through with it, because I don't know, guys. I've worked in factories, I've worked a multitude of jobs labouring, and I just want something that's my own. And you never know, I might enjoy PTing more than what I would programming, which I don't really think that's going to be the case, because I'm quite handy with computers, and I am quite fascinated with computers. Like, my hardware knowledge and stuff, like I can take a computer to pieces and put it back together again. There's no problem. I know exactly what all the components and stuff are. It's just more software knowledge that I'm sort of lacking. And it's like being a systems administrator or a server administrator is no problem. It's just nice learning Python, learning C++, learning HTML, and it's something that I can just, mash all together and should be able to get a pretty good career out of. But yeah, I've just arrived home. I'm gonna put my car away, and thank you so much for watching if you have, and big shout out to the guy that commented on my deadlift video. I appreciate you. You made my day, man. I really do appreciate it. In a bizzle.